countdown has begun. And as you can see, there's a little change. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on screen. Thanks to the amazing contribution of Bain this morning, who, nice to see you. It's nice to see you in chat here. The amazing contribution, we have finally given the live countdown for how much time we have left to break the world record. No one thinks we can do it. They don't think that you can do it. They don't think that I can do it. But I'm telling you this, we have the will, the desire, and most importantly, the capability to do it. And this stream right here, if you are here live, you are going to be witnessing firsthand, arguably, we'll see how the rest of this experiment plays out. About 10 days ago, we set out to break the record to a fastest software company to $1 million in revenue. Now, there's not a lot of information out there with companies that have done it, and who knows what the true benchmark is, but it's safe to say that we do this and we are the holders of this record. We've got 49 days left. In the first 10 days, we have run into many roadblocks, okay? We very quickly shipped off the user interface that we believe is going to resonate and help us go and build this product. The product is very simple. Make an open, free market that allows anyone to go and put your money where your mouth is on what you think is going to happen to the price of an asset, starting with Bitcoin. What do you think is going to happen to the price? We are going to allow people to take either side. There's going to be a countdown timer. There's a countdown timer here right now. Imagine if at the end of that, you automatically, if you would put and bet money on one of the sides of what you believe is going to happen, if you are correct, you get your payout. If you're incorrect, you lose the money. And make this open where anyone can purchase and participate through stable coins, like a US pegged stablecoin like USDC, or an asset like Solana. So in order to do something like this, there's a big scope, there's a lot of considerations. And when we kicked it off, based on GPT research, if you were going to do this well and minimal expense, you would need to hire a team of 3 experts. A developer that's an expert in Solana, Anchor, and many of these ideally have deployed real mainnet crypto rails. You'd also need someone who's amazing with UI, building a compelling user interface, user experience. And then you'd also need a full stack developer. And this is the minimum. We're going in with no resources and trying to accomplish this and break this world record. And a big constraint, we have no idea how the fuck to code. We need to make $1 million in revenue in that time. How do we do it? We don't have a product. We don't have a massive team. We don't have funding. How do we do it? Leverage, okay? We're not going with massive investor backing here. Not only am taking on this constraint for us, but it's because I believe that innovation happens through tighter constraints. You see all these companies in Silicon Valley and these massive companies that raise tens of millions, 50 plus million, hundreds of millions of dollars. And what ends up happening to a lot of them? They go bankrupt. They get bloated. They become inefficient. They burn money. And they don't go for the highest leverage activities. So in attempting to break this world record, we intentionally not only gave ourselves an unbelievably tight constraint on the timing, but an unbelievably tight constraint on the amount of capital that we can use. We broke an important barrier, and that important barrier was on the end of creating the best custom GPT as our chief technology officer for the product. Change the game in terms of our speed of execution, in terms of the clarity of the decisions. So tying this all together, how are we going to do this? Well, one, we've got the baseline content infrastructure to be able to share our messages, but we need to get in front of them. So we need to get the clipping done. We need to get the message spread. But if we just attach me talking at a camera, we're going to look like every other streamer. We're not going to stand out. So we need to find a viral moments and get in front of the right people and target the right people. That's just a given. But how are we going to engage and get them truly bought in and involved? Well, we need to have the proper incentive mechanisms. We need to have Discord. Discord is just a random word though. What does that really mean? When I'm saying this and I'm saying community, I mean, we need to incentivize people to learn and become amazing at what they do. And then we need to incentivize those people to participate. And then we need to incentivize those people to win alongside of us. That's another thing that we need to figure out. And I know that we're going to be able to figure out. Today, Today, we need to go and accelerate the speed at which we are working. We need to not only do things that seem impossible on the surface, but we need to literally raise the bar for what is considered impossible and then go and achieve it. I'm thinking that getting one to help optimize Discord would be really useful, just because Discord is going to be a key driver for us in terms of just like getting people in and eventually all the way through from like a viewer to like an active contributor. And so I think that like us creating a Discord focused expert bot that is an expert across everything in terms of incentivization, community building, proper activation, and every piece of that will be able to truly help us build the best flow from viewer to full activation, high level community member of all time. That would be huge, to the point where we're designing almost like a world, like a kingdom. Talk